Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Roadblock here. This video is a little bit earlier than some of my normal episodes for the free to play have been, but I really made some changes that I kind of wanted to. I couldn't wait to kind of show you guys. Um, so for Arena, I did make some changes to my Arena team. I leveled up my Spirit Host, like we saw in the last video. She's only level 30, but I did fully ascend her so that she brings the 50% increase attack buff. Deacon is still faster than my Kale now, so he goes first. And then I just kind of wanted to show you how the team works and how effective they are. Wrong menu. So, um, let's just give it a shot here and see what happens. So we decreased our turn meter, we decreased our defense, and then we nuke. And you can see that in previous runs, I haven't done anything to the Kale. The Kale's gear is not changed, but in previous runs, that doesn't kill the enemy team, and they get some turns. This is going to be a tankier team. Deliana here, all the way up at 50. She's going to have a lot of HP. Let's see how well this goes here. So a little bit less effective, but still very satisfying in the end. Um, and this is why these are the reasons right here why I went with Deacon, because Deacon just brings a lot of value to my team. See how ineffective it is when I don't have that increased attack. When I have without that increased attack, I hit very weak. Not nearly as hard. So here, this one's gonna work properly. Increase attack, boom, hit really hard. That Deliana has a lot of HP, but we're still able to get through it. But yeah, that increased attack makes such a huge difference, especially when you combine it with the decreased defense. And I don't have any defense ignore gear or anything, but we're not facing off against people that have huge increase or defensive abilities. So, and yes, War Master could have brought, or War Priest could have brought that for me if I hadn't have fed her to the Kale. But Spirit Host is farmable and does the job better because she brings the increased version of increased attack. So, and you don't really need the increased attack that early. Not until you get into silver do you start to really need it. So, I just wanted to kind of show that off that try and find value where you can in champions that you otherwise may not have looked at. I mean, look at that. That's a strong team. Um, and they didn't even get a chance. And so like I said, I just wanted to kind of really emphasize the fact that, um, I think I see a lot of people always complaining about legendaries or talking about legendaries not having any. How am I ever going to get past these champions or get past this part of the game? Um, but there are great rares out there that can do the job. And um, if you didn't have, oh, do I not have her? Did I already? Oh, she's in the vault. Yeah. If you don't have those champions, um, man, I don't want to take her out. I guess I can take her out of the vault just to show you. Um, so this ability right here, Diabolus does the exact same ability that I use Deacon for. So also a farmable champion. So if you do Diabolist into, so you could use Spirit Host's aura, do Diabolist into Spirit Host into War Maiden. You'd need to ascend War Maiden to get the same effect. Um, you then get everything that my team currently brings. But I bring two of those pieces with Deacon. Deacon does the turn meter, but because he gets that extra turn, he also does the decreased defense. where Spirit you would need to have Spirit Host, or you'd need to have Diabolist and War Maiden to do what Deacon can do. So, but it's possible. There are affordable ways to be effective in PvP. And I also want to point out, if we look at that team comp again, um, or I guess we just look at it over here. Um, Kale is still only 50. Imagine him being level 60 with 5-star or 6-star gear and a banner, either an attack banner or I'd probably put accuracy on him because of where I plan to use him. But um, if you build him the right way, he can be a good nuker and get you into probably gold if you're putting him in savage gear or lethal gear if you're able to get it. Um, And so, again, my main point of this video is just to show you guys that there's value in champions that you may not originally consider. Don't get too hung up on those legendaries. Also, a couple cool things that I noticed. I talked briefly about this last time that I tried to, or no, I hadn't gotten this far. So in my last episode, I think I had just gotten stuck at the Dreadlands, or maybe I had just finished. I don't remember how far I had gotten, but I tried to. Oh, I had just started this one, if I remember correctly. Well, I tried to 3-star as much stuff as I could. I got stuck on this dragon right here, and then I quickly identified I can't even get past this with a full team of 4 right now. Um, I just need to hit 60. And so my effort was to try and get this Sacred Shard before the 2x event was over, and I realized I wasn't going to be able to do that. But I did try, and I made a lot of progress. We are very, very close to getting masteries on Kale. That's going to change things quite a bit too. So if I can get the masteries on Kale, maybe we go back and we try and 2-star a lot of that stuff. I am still hesitating to rank up. You'll notice that like Deacon is still only 4-star, and that's because anybody that I'm willing to rank up to 5-star at this point in the game, including my War Maiden, is somebody that I'm going to consider for food. Now, the reason I'm willing to consider War Maiden for food is because I have Deacon. Um, if I get strapped for a War Maiden, I can always go farm another one. Right now, Deacon is my decreased defense, and for Arena and anywhere else in the game, I don't really need to bring War Maiden, because I'm just doubling up that decreased defense. So I would rather find other champions to fill her, or to fill her slot, not her role, but the slot that she currently has in my teams. Um, but that being said, she does bring value over most of the other champions I currently have, with her A1 bringing poison, um, and then bringing a decreased defense with Deacon not being 100%. He's only 80% because I haven't spent the books. So it is nice to have her as a backup option from time to time. But I am sorry, I was looking at something. I am pretty confident that my um, War Maiden would be fine. I'm pretty sure I can replace her by the time I'm ready to 6-star the Kale. I do feel like I'm moving a little bit slower as far as getting Kale to 6 stars is concerned, and a big part of that is just because I've been prioritizing getting resources, but that has benefited me in other ways, with me getting close to masteries, and I think the timing on that is better. I only need what 32. No, 42 more gems And so I feel very confident that um, I can reach that soon and not waste um, scrolls farming Minotaur with my Deacon. And then I can that way when I do this mission, I can get a lot of masteries for Deacon as well, which I think is going to be very valuable. So, and I'm pretty sure I don't think I have any events right now in which I can get the remaining gems. Um, of course you're going to offer me gems. Mm, The Ice Golem tournament doesn't have any gems. I'm not doing the champion chase because I've already missed the event. Um, Classic Arena I already got the gems for. And in the Classic Arena takedown, I have a commanding lead, so I am going to get this really good gear, which is satisfying. So, but I do know that there are 100 gems down here. So if I can figure out a way to improve my team and start grinding out a few more of these areas and getting more stars, even if I'm not three-starring it, if I can get through these areas, I should be able to uh, start that Minotaur mission. Anyways, that's my video for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.